Alright, so here's a brake booster here. There's the engine. I'll just show you the engine so you know that it's the same as your engine. Basically, not because that's where the engine is located. Alright, so I'm going to remove the brake booster today because I've discovered rust. And it needs to be treated. It needs to be cleaned and treated and repaired, whatever. So to get the brake booster off, I've undone the pedal. I need to get all this wiper mechanism out because clearly it's stopping the booster being able to come out there with the wiper motor there. So we got a what looks like an 8mm bolt there, an 8mm bolt up here, and another one down here, another one here. This one looks more like a 10, and we've got a 12mm up there. So first we get this steering mechanism out of the way, and show you inside the car here. I've removed this pin from the brake pedal, and that's the clip. So you get the idea of how that comes out. So you get a screwdriver in that point there, and you just bring it up, it just slides straight off, and then pull the pin out, and now I've got the brake pedal's been disconnected. So now I'm going to pause the video while I unbolt all this area and get that steering arm out, the steering mechanism here. I guess before I continue with getting the booster out, the steering mechanism out, I should explain. A lot of people like step-by-step instructions. It's quite explanatory, but if you don't learn things for yourself and you want someone to tell you, I'll explain it to you. These here got to come off first, these covers, and you've got a screw here, you've got a screw about there, and you've got a screw in the middle that goes into there and holds both those covers on. Once you get those off, and you've got a rubber piece that goes along there, and you've got to undo these two nuts. They're only like ASB plastic that come off these points here where the wiper arms go, and that lifts out, and then you get to that point where I'm at here now, so it's not hard. Alright, so now I'm going to just stop the video and continue on getting this wiper mechanism out. Okay, so exactly like what I said before, those fasteners, remove all the ones that I mentioned, and then undo the power connection, and out she comes. That was a cinch. Okay, now on to the next part. I have to undo a few things, so we'll get there in a minute. Alright, so for the next bit, undo your power cord, undo your vacuum hose line. I heated, you can see the mark on there, I heated it up just with a lighter, a little blowtorch lighter. Nothing special, just heated it up enough to soften the hose there and pull it off there because it was on there pretty tight. And undo 4 fasteners, 4 nuts, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And don't go and do something genius like I did and undo the master first, because I undid that and picked it up and the oil went everywhere, and then I realised I'm such a smart person, I could have left it on there. So I've just put a bolt back on there, a couple of bolts back on there, just hold it on there for now, but that's loose. So I should be able to pull that out. Something's stopping me, so I'll find out what that is and we'll have a look. Okay, so well, there you have it. It was the brake switch, the brake light switch that was the problem, and don't need to undo this pedal from the inside. The whole thing comes out in one piece. And now I get to have a look at how bad all this rust is. It is looking pretty bad. So that's not part of this clip anyway. That's just why I'm taking it out. I'll Just have to mask these off. These are 10mm, and all I did was bend them up a little bit out of the way. The system will need, the brakes will need to be rebled after I've done all this anyway. But I'll find some rubber hose and a couple of bolts just to stop any moisture overnight getting in there. And that's it. That's out. That's all there is to it. It's maybe 20 minutes work. Not much at all. Alright, just one piece of advice. This is going to be useful. Now, if you got a Opel Corsa B or an SB Corsa Barina or something, this is the culprit to why water got blocked and was rusting this area here. You can see that it's the lower point of the car where the booster is. This here was full of just dirt. It was probably started off as leaves that blocked it, and it's broken down, and that just became completely blocked. And it goes right here. Goes right in there. And that's supposed to be what lets the water out when it rains and it fills up, obviously. Now, prevention, easy to get to. You just have to put your hand down here, and you can get your finger up. You can see that I'm moving this by my hand. Easy enough to get to. Just stick your hand in there and make sure that there's no blockages in that. And maybe just keep it moving around with your finger there, and get the hose in and just make sure that there's no blockage to prevent that area from rusting, and not having to go through this drama of pulling it all apart. Now the car is aged, so there's a good chance that a lot of cars like this are not worth fixing because it's gotten too far. It's a real cheap car to run, so to me it's worth repairing. Obviously I can't sell it for what I would, the time and money I spend on it, but it's to my benefit. Okay, so yeah, that's just a little handy hint that I would recommend everyone doing, and that'll just prevent any rust in there. Now, if you're not sure if you've got rust in here, man, and you don't want to pull everything apart, I would highly recommend just drowning the area with fish oil to prevent, if there's any rust there that you don't know about, prevent it from getting worse. You know, prevention is the best medicine. Alright, so I've got to go. Kids crying now. Cheers.